Hi everyone, welcome back on the Cyber Intelligence. Today we are learning about the NAT and PAT. It's the most important topic and basic topic of the network. So I will be complete your earlier networking series. Just follow and subscribe my channel. You will be getting all topics related to networking. Um, so today we are discussing about the NAT and PAT. So NAT and PAT is the so today's content is NAT types and then PAT. So first is the NAT. Wait, I'm taking my pen. Okay, NAT is the network address translation. NAT network address translation is a module that will help in converting private IP address to public IP address and vice versa. A device that does nothing is called as the proxy. So why we need the NAT and where we use? So natching means in a particular example in an office there are so many private computers are there, so many nodes are there, so there is difficult to give give a public IP to everyone because you know well only public IP you can help to connect with the internet. So it's difficult to distribute the public IP to every node in the one office. There are thousands of computers are there. So what they are use the NAT. So what they in the natting first we will be see firstly the so natting is used for the networking address translation into a module that will help in converting private IP address into a public IP address. Okay, means a private IP address means the node 7 saying when want to communicate with the internet they will be translating the public IP address. A device that netting is called as the proxy. Benefit uh, it improve security because private internal IPs address. Okay, so let's move on. There are two types of netting. Static net means one to one. One to means what? One private IP address is mapped to a one public IP address. It is mostly do host public facing server like web email server. Second one is the dynamic. Dynamic means what? One to many net. Multiple private IPs are mapped to a pool of public IP address. This type of matching is rarely used and used by the large corporation because there are need to converting the private IP address into a pool of public IP address. So multiple private IP addresses are converting the one public IP address. So that's why dynamic NAT is used in the big corporations. Okay, so come here, there is the NAT network address translation. Then how? Okay, this is the router. Okay, this is the router. Okay, and the NAT device. Who is the NAT? So what then? This computer are giving the different private IP addresses. The 19.168.1.2, 192.168.1.4, and this is the 3. This computer want to communicate with the internet. Okay, internet. So what he will do? He will be saying is the switch. Then it will be transfer the address here, and there is your private IP address is converted into a public IP address. And when you connect with the internet, your IP address must be public. Okay. Then when the internet address is returned, so it will be routed again. This private IP address is converted into a public IP address is converted into a private IP address, and then switch give the there. So for that, use the NAT. Okay, so your concept is clear now. For that reason, we are using the NAT. So let's go on the port address translation. In this, multiple private IPs are mapped to a single public IP. This is the most commonly used type of NATing in home or office to provide internet connectivity to all the computer in the local network. Okay, provide the internet connectivity to all the computer in the local network. The same, the you can see there. Okay, so why we use the pad? Just this small and the demanding question in netting. Why we use the pad? If netting have, so why we use the pad? Pad is actually used there. You think about that. If one computer sending us so many requested to the internet, they are searching the Facebook, YouTube, Google, Yahoo.com, and so many websites they are browsing on the internet. So at the time, router also confused, and there which also confused then which port means which address will give, and on which node and what time, what window is fixed, patches are giving to that. So that's why using the pat, it will be give a common and clear. Okay, just example, this is the first node, so there is first entry is here. Okay, this will be and it will be. So what the pat is used when the who are mm, sending request first, he will be give a first output. So example, it first second, so it will be give first attempt. It will be second, so it will be your second time, and it will be third, so his request will be fulfilled at the after first, after second, after second. Okay, so that is the path. If you have any queries, so please comment out. I will try to solve your all queries. Thank you guys, thank you for your time. Please support me, please subscribe my channel, and please, if you have any um, negative comment also, please comment out.